So, hey, going on a run. I thought I'd show you an update to the road construction in Bahrain. It's come along fairly quickly. I don't know how long it'll take until they're done, but looks like they're laying rebar, concrete. They've got their scaffolding and everything. So they just have a few sections that overlap the roads, and then they'll be able to move on. Clearly they'll have to do it at night because they'll probably stop traffic. I definitely would not want to be a vehicle underneath in case something broke and it falls on your car. I guess the good thing is you're not going to suffer because it's you or the car is not going to survive. But anyways, it's come along pretty quick. Honestly, to God, I don't know how they do it because of the heat. I mean, from what I see, they're working on this thing day and night, to get it complete. I don't know when it's gonna be complete. You can't see, I'll have to do a video maybe. Way down there, you have the water, and it's gonna go across the water over into a different area, and it should divert a lot of traffic that you see in the morning and in the evening that comes through here. It'll help divert it. They're planting trees. I don't know when, how long it'll take for them to become mature, or if they'll even provide shade, or if they'll die due to heat. But it's something nice to look at, considering there's not a lot of greenery. It's just a lot of desert. So if you don't bring the green or plant the green and keep it watered, it's gonna die. But you can see there's more of the road work. So it's gonna be elevated and go across a lot of this traffic. So that'll be, I would like to be here and see it completed, but I don't think I'll be here until the end. Maybe there'll be a future video by someone out there who can do a video when it's done and driving over it. Yeah, it'll be right next to their little walking path, running path, bike path. This thing has like 10 different uses, except for cars and vehicles. But people still like to bring their little motorbikes. Talabat likes to bring their bikes on here, go scooting around. Tell them it's not for them, but it's a shortcut. But yeah, anyways, we'll look at the other half when I get down there. It's a good excuse for me to take a break from running for a second. But the weather's not bad, so nothing to complain. All right, cool. Talk to you guys later. All right, I'm still out of shape. A few miles ain't gonna do it. So here's the second half of the bridge. So you can see where it goes out into the water, and then all this will link up to this, to way down there. It'll link up to what's being built, and eventually this road will open up, I presume, where the bridge might drop down to the ground, and then as it gets closer to the water, go back up above the water so that boats, ships, or whatever comes in here. I've never seen a ship that big come in here because the draft is, I don't know, probably 10, 15 feet. It's not deep at all, because a lot of the land that gets reclaimed is mostly coral or shallow or whatever. I'm no expert. If you know, let me know. So I stand corrected, but I'm just gonna go with the fact that it's all coral that they're covering up and killing because it's shallow. I said it. Prove me wrong. Huh? Anyways, that's not the point. Point is, we're building a bridge. And yeah, it should be nice and get rid of a lot of traffic. Maybe, or make more traffic. Who knows? Looks like somebody, oh, they turned it off. And then this is a fun little spot. I guess people come down here and park along the water and yeah, watch the water move in and out. But you have like little food trucks over here. I've done a video on the food trucks over here, which are pretty cheap and reasonable, and the food is good. You know, I didn't have no issues, if you know what I mean. So it was prepared healthy. But yeah, you know, get some food, park along the water, and enjoy the nice weather we have. Some people come even when it's hot, so I guess it doesn't matter, hot or cold. People still come. Because when you've done everything there is to do in Bahrain, you go park along the water, I guess. Or if you just don't have much money, or you want to save your money. Because if you live in Fontana, whew, I mean, they can run upwards of 1,000 plus BD for a 1 or 2 bedroom apartment. So that's not good when 90%, I'd say 100% of your expats, which the people who work in this country for money, they probably pull in about 200 to 300 BD a month. So yeah, I doubt they're gonna be living here. Heck, I don't even live there. But anyways, yeah, let's walk this way. So anyways, I'm not much of a guy for telling you about roads and where they're built, but I just thought that was impressive, because I remember about 15, 20 years ago, none of this was here. There's still, none of these buildings were here. There's a place called the Gulf Hotel, you know? It's called the Gulf Hotel. About 15, 20 years ago, it actually sat on the Gulf, the water. Now, it's surrounded by buildings and everything else. So you can see how much the landscape has changed in the past 20 years. But yeah, it's cool. You know, if I had a time lapse if somebody has a time lapse of this, I imagine it would be something else to see. Pretty amazing, I think, just because it was like over 20 years that all this happened the way that it did. So pretty cool. All right, thanks guys for coming along with me on this walk run, but I gotta get back to running now that I got my breath. Anyways, this is life as I view it. Have a good night.